So I have another IKEA project here, and it's it's supposed to be a TV stand with 3 drawers, and I'm gonna put together. I mean, it's pretty simple because these two, that, and then this side is already put together right here. So it's just putting in the screws and just putting it together, the big pieces. And I'll show you how step by step. We'll skip the instructions and I'll just do it with you, whoever needs help. So for one, I believe it's the 2 sides. It tells you what bag to open. Number 1 bag, and they're labeled. And then, yeah, it's these 2. So these are the drawer sides. They want me to build the drawers with number 1. So I'm going to do 1 drawer, and all 3 are the same. For this step right here, you're going to need this, or you can use this. You need a flat head. This, the other end turns into a flat head, and a hammer. Okay, so I have this right here. Now all of these, the 2 hold sides, get the brown things. So when you put these pegs in, put them in here first. For every furniture that you put it together, put it in here first, because when you put it in the face of it, you see how hard it is to put in, and then you bang it, and this comes out the face of the drawer, and then you mess it up. You can see here that I opened up 1. You see right here, this is 2, and that had a 1 on the bag. I believe it's right here, 1. Now that step's complete, we want all the drawer faces are right over there, and then I'm going to put the 4 pegs with the Phillips screwdriver, but I'm going to use my power drill. Went ahead and did all 3 of them. So how you want it to go is, there's no upside down because there's a hole on each side. So that wants to go like that, and these holes want to go away from the drawer like that. And I don't think just don't put them like this, put it like that for all of them. And I don't think you can get it messed up because they're all the same. So I did all 3. Now you just take the these things right there and then put them in here like this. And let me find the backs, because that has that on the back too. So I have the backs right here. Make sure you put most of this stuff, because of the shapes, you can put the easier stuff, or like the drawers, you can put everything together, pretty much together. So see, this is the back, because it has the slice. So this is going to go in. This is going to go on the top of the ridge, just like that. And then when you put the hinges on, it's going to hold everything together. And you're going to do that for all 3. And then when I put this on top, it'll look perfect. All right, see how I did it right here? And you see how it's in the lip? So basically, you see them holes? Take the plastic thing. This is where the hammer comes in. Don't smash it too hard to pancake this. You just want it enough for these teeth to grab so it doesn't come out. Just put it in. You can push it some of the way. Just kind of get it wedged in there, and then hold it like that, and then tap it in with the hammer as you're holding it. So I did 1. Normally when this was started, this one kind of goes right in, just kind of like make sure that it's flat, and then you just go like this, and then you're gonna hold the other end, but you're gonna tap that in until it looks like this. And when it gets down here, tap lighter and lighter so you don't pancake that. and then you have your drawer, and then you put together, you put this on, and then you put these on right here. Sometimes I would do this first, but it doesn't really matter. And then once you put them on, it says that it has a Phillips head on it. You can use that, that's fine. But I find that it doesn't like click that tight click sometimes. So I just use the flat head. You can see this just comes off like this as a double-sided. So you want the flat head, and then you'll get some real good grip. And then you can really feel it. And then I'll put this on, and then I'll do all three of them. You put this on, and then you're gonna have this screw right here, this machine screw, that you kind of put on this side, and this goes on the other side. So I'll put everything in nicely. See, it's not coming out except for the side, like that. And that will fix later. But here, let me turn it around. And here, we got the drawer, like that. So I want this screw. I'm just gonna feed it through this hole on this side right here. And then that's a Phillips. Put your screwdriver here. That. And then you put this on the front, then make sure it's tight. After all said and done, you're gonna go like this, spin that while you're spinning this that way. So I'm just gonna kind of hold it like that and see how it's spinning the same way. So you're gonna want to spin against that to tighten it up, and then it will tighten up. And then you have one drawer, and then I'll do the rest the same, and then I'll start building the frame. Before I forget about the hinges, let me do that before I start on the other and the hinges should be in here. The pieces, the screws were in here, but the hinges are in this longer one. So you could use one of these. This is optional to have. You can use your screwdriver just to cut this. But see the flat ones? You don't want them. This is going to go on them later when we start building the frame. But these 4 are in a pack, and these are the other 2, the curved L ones. And you want the wheels to go on the front, and you want it like this. You're going to line up, and this gets the little screws that you have here. And then you're just going to simply put it like this on the drawer, put it like that with the wheels up front, and just screw it in. Make sure not to strip these screws because you don't want no wobbling. That's why I use this for that, and then I use this for other screws. Alright, so I did them all. So you're going to put these off to the side right here, because I'm going to be building it right here. So I'm going to do that, and I'm done with this, and everything's gone except for this. So don't be worried. A lot of IKEA come with extra, just that piece. And there should be a bag of extras somewhere, but IKEA really has everything. And in here too, you might have an extra one. I keep these because I can just fix door hinges with them. This is the golf puck. Just drill a hole, put this in there, make a little hole, pilot hole in this or something on between the side so it doesn't crack. And then you just drill in if you have a hanging door. So I'm gonna put these to the side, and let's see what it says. It says do all that, which I did. That's what I told you to do. Put that right there, the wheels go down. Okay. So yep, we need these, and then they want us to put these ones on this. So it looks like it gets 1, 2, and then they get probably 4. 1 on each side of each of them. I'm Okay, now we're going to need bag number 2. So we open that up, we take them, see I put everything, everything's nicely in order. Put the drawers right there, we need these 2. One on either side, like that. So you can look at the holes, 3 holes on that side, so that's the correct way to do it. You can see right here. So that's the correct way to do it. So I can do that, and then they want me to build that first. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put, like it says, like this, right there, just like that right there. And that's how you want it. And the further you look at it, I think it's right here. It should say it left, and then right's going to be on the right. And then these get 1, 2, 3 of them. And I'll do that. Okay, so I did that. See, 1, 2, 3. You want the 3 holes to be in the back, 2 holes in the front. Now they want me to take one of these, and specifically it has holes on the bottom like this one does, right here. So you want the double holes this side. Actually, you can tell, see how so that's where the screw hole goes in. So this side wants to be up. See, that side wants to be down. So actually I missed a step. They want me to put them little pegs in too, right here. So I gotta do that. And then I gotta put the wooden pegs right next to it. So this goes on. So I'll do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this side gets 5. I don't think this gets one yet. I don't know what, or that's probably for another design, another model. So the 5th one goes in here. All right, so I finished up. See, I put 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the left side. So that goes closest to the circle. And all of these are gonna get wooden pegs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 again. But see, I'm using this, but be careful, because you see how the screw is? You wanna make it perfect as you can, like that. You don't wanna sink it too much. You want it just perfect. So when you take this, in the other piece, it goes like this, and it goes just perfect, and it locks everything together. Now if we sink this too much, it might just hit it. It might go like that and not turn. So now that we got that done, I guess I take one of these, the smaller ones, and I'll put it right here, and I'll put it in every one. Or maybe these are the fatter ones. Yeah, they want me to use the fat ones. So get the fatter ones, put it in here, make sure you put it in here. And then put 5 for each, not doing this one. And then you're gonna take this one with the screw holes. See how the screw holes right there? That's where it's supposed to go in. So that being said, that's going to be the top, because there's only one screw hole in the bottom. So make sure the bottom looks pretty to the floor, like that. Or do you want me to? Yeah, the hole wants to be on the inside, so basically it's the other side. So you just want to flip it over. I flipped it over like that. And then you want the hole to be on the inside, and the wooden peg piece to be on the upside. And you just put it in. And there you go. That's one. And the next one they want me to do is this one. But this one has the lip. I think it's right here. No, that one doesn't have no holes, so it's probably this one. So get another fatty right there. Plug it in. Bang it in. Just take this. Hole on the inside. Or no, they want the hole on the outside on this one like that. They want it like that. So that's how that's gonna be. See, this is the front. So, and then the bottom is probably this big one. I would think it goes on just like that. Because what happens with this is that the back wants to connect this together. You're gonna nail it in here, in this edge. That's why it looks like that. See, it comes together. But first, I want to put two woods in here, like this. And then just plug that in right there. And see, this isn't a drawer front, so I don't care that much. You can just wiggle it in, and everything could go in nice. And then last one is probably this one, but let me check. Make sure. Yeah, it's the one with the holes in it. It might be this one right here. That one wants to be like that. And I'll show you at the end how everything looks. Okay, so I guess these two are, one's bigger than the other one. So that should be this one right here. Then don't force these together. If it doesn't go, you don't want to crack it. Just put this in there. That goes in nice. See, everything goes in perfect. This takes a slightly smaller one. That's probably why that didn't fit. You can see I did the other side. When I lay it down, it's going to come together. That's the top. Goes on top. And this must go in the middles. But that's how it wants to be. Like that. Then this is the back. See the lip in the front. Now I'm gonna just put the little pieces in on the top, and then I'll start on those. I just push this aside, on the side. Then I grab these two things that were right here that get the drawers. And this one wants to be like this is how it wants to look, like that. And then this one wants to look like that. That's the picture that they show you. So that's like that, and that's like that. See the big holes up the top? They don't have them on the other side. So we want to do that and do that. So I want to grab my left. See, it tells you L, L, and then there's two L's right here. This is the R, this is the L. L. Over it down, put 3 screws, 1, 2, 3, put 1, 2, 3, and I use these by hand just so I don't strip them out. Okay, so you can see how where they point to is right here, and that's where the wheel is. Now, they show me this over here like that, so you just flip them over like that. That way the big holes are on the back. And then you got that. And then these are the last two, the two R's. You put that there. Is that here? And I'm gonna screw this down with your 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so now that that's done, they want us to do this. They want me to lay it on its back and take these, not the black ones, but the silver ones, and then the black ones go in the front. There should only be 2 of them. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on each side. And then the front gets these 2 black ones. Here's the 8 of these and the 2 of these. And the Allen key is provided for these, so don't worry. You got the Allen key. All right, so I was wrong. And yeah, they want you to lay it on the back. Because that's the back. So see how that curve is, and you want the wheels to look like this. So you just put it in just like that. Just like that. The pointy end, and then you got this like this wavy is on the back. And a cut for the corners on the front. And the same thing for this one. See? You put it in on the other side, it's gonna look like that. And you screw them in. So remember, this is the black screws. So 1, 2, 3, 4 is the white screw. And there's no wooden pegs or nothing, so I'm just gonna screw it up. Okay, so I'm still on the left side. And here I put this in. And I'll show you how I like to do these because you can't really see the hole. So get it started in there like that. And yeah, you want to get it started like that, then back it up and then kind of like let it seat itself. Once it seats itself, then you know that it's in. And then you can, that way, because this is, it's not cheap wood, but it will crack if you do it wrong. So just make it pretty finger tight. You know, you don't want to crack the threads inside. Just do it until it starts making power back to you. Okay, so it's still on its back. I put all the screws in, 4 on each side. So what I want to do is I'm going to put it on its front by just going like that and then putting it on its front. That way that's like that. And then I can put this on after with these screws, I'm thinking. These little screws, but I want to put these 2 black ones in. Line it up. So it's still flipped on the face after I flipped it around from being on his back. I put these 2 in. And it tells me to put this on. So I got these got hooks on them. And then I got these. So I counted them out, and that's what I need. So there should be an extra one. Yeah, right here. So I counted them out, that's what I need. And so I'm just gonna put them on and do it just like how it goes, right in between these. They want you to put the top on first, but since it's like this, I mean, it's no harm. So that's what it looks like when it's done. So now I wanna flip it up, and that's actually perfect because it's perfectly where it wants to be, the way I built it. So you go like that, just get that to how it wants to be is, so these are, we're gonna get the pegs. So I guess you take these smaller ones, and yeah, these ones perfect fit. All the holes that don't have this big hole, like right here, big hole. put this here. Got that, you put this there. And yeah, right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8. Because you're gonna have one left over. And then you want to put the rest of these in on that big piece right there. So the top side is on the other side, but you can tell how this goes. That goes here because there's nothing in the front. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of these. So I'm gonna go in the smaller holes, and the bigger holes will match up. See, that's in the front, so I'm just gonna flip this that way. Yeah. That's how it looks when it's done. There was some fighting, but you have to put it on perfectly and make sure these holes go in first, and then these holes will follow, and then these holes will follow. But after all said and done, here it is. I got the drawers done. So these are for the shelves. So they want to go in there like that, and then they're just going to sit in there. So let me put all these in. I put them all in. So now I'm going to take this. Now this is probably, I don't know what that is. The lips area. I think maybe this goes in the back so it doesn't lift up. You see? Like that. And then this, because see, it has a little too big seat right there. I guess it fits like that, and then it goes like this, and then they fit in there just like that. So that's how it goes. This wedges in the back right here, I guess, so you can't pick it up. So show you again. This is the way it looks. See that? And that. That wants to go like this. Go up high with it. That way you can take this. You can scooch this. Scooch this in there first like that. Like that. And then you bring it down. But see, you'll know because the holes don't match up. So maybe I need to go like that and see, matches up perfect. That, that. And do it one more time, just in case I was talking too fast. You see how it goes, the lip. And then that. So basically, once you go in just like that, going high, and slide it all the way back above the metal thing, and you want to tuck it in, and then pull it down. Well, not too far because now it won't go down, but yeah, like just like that. And then I got the drawers that are done. And the drawers, just take one like this, or like that. And the same thing, you want to go above the wheel. Above the wheel. Just make it sit in there like that. You can see. And then lift it up. Like that. And then push it in. Make sure both sides are on. See, this one's on the bottom. And you like that, slide it in. Bam. Let me do the other ones and then I'll take a picture of it. There it is. And that is a nice one. I'll post up. I'm not going to post the model number because I think they change all the time. And I don't think I have the number. But I'll put the, like these right here. That way you know which one it is.